Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. The live stream has not long ended. Like I said last time, Gail isn't really doing translations, so all of the news is coming from the Danmemo Reddit Discord. You will find the link and appropriate creditation in the description below. It's a little bit different it's a little bit ordered differently to what would usually happen on the Tech Fam Discord, but still is very much appreciated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through and we're going to get all of the translations here. This is the Sword Oratorio characters and event that is now going to happen after the collab event. So yep, as you can see, we get a free-to-play Bell, and he's not terrible, but he's not like fantastic or anything, but we're going to get into that afterwards. I'm not going to go over the characters in great detail because I can just do character reviews at a later date once they actually come out. So yeah, some nice looking characters to go over. Let's keep scrolling, see if we can find the next post. Oh wow, there was a lot. Okay, and the first character we have here is a brand new eyes. Let's have a quick peek at the artwork here. That I don't mind it. It looks okay, you know. Triple S for strength. Oh boy. Okay, so she's sitting at over 2000 strength when max limit broken, max hero ascended. You know, like getting too much into it. I'm just gonna read out the skills. I'm not gonna review or anything. Okay, so 4-star new armed eyes, special attack AoE ultra physical attack with a high penetration with high temporary strength boost for 4 turns, self strength agility and water damage plus 80%. So self booster. Skill 1, self fast 4 turn strength agility and water damage buff plus 60%, and AoE enemies minus 30% agility. Skill 2, AoE fast high and removes agility and dexterity buffs from enemies. With the current state of Wargames on the EU server, that skill might actually come in clutch, to be fair. Skill 3, single target super with temporary strength boost. Not much to that skill 3, but still it is a good one. On to the next unit. Okay, we're here, we're at the second unit, and yes, it is Alethea. Arcanic Cascade. Yeah, okay, so special attack, single target ultra water magic attack with temporary strength boost, skill damage plus 70% for every magic buff. Rem reduces water resistance by 50% for 2 turns. Skill 1, like I said, I'm not going to be reviewing the units, I'm just passing on the information to you guys. I will do reviews once they actually come out. Self 20% MP heal for 4 turns, so she gets 20%. Okay, alright, sorry. They even admitted the translations, the grammar is a little bit off, but okay, so she heals 20% of her MP back, and then for 4 turns she gets a magic dexterity and water damage buff plus 60%, and she reduces her own agility by 30%. Okay. Skill 2, AoE single target, higher water magic attack for 3 turns, magic resist and water resist down on single target. Okay, so reduces magic resist and water resist. Skill 3, super water magic attack, skill damage plus 60% for every magic buff, removes all water damage buffs on self excluding assist. Okay, so it's very much like the Aisha that came out not too long ago. And now we're going to move on to the next unit. Okay, we're here. We have the 4-star dueling caster Alethea. Special attack AoE ultra water magic attack with high penetration, temporary magic buff, and removes all buffs excluding assist skill from the enemies. That's okay, that's pretty cool. Skill 1, allies fast buff magic agility and water damage plus 30%, single target and AoE defense plus 30% for 5 turns. Oh wow, okay. That's my phone, sorry about that. Okay, skill 2, fast foes high water magic attack with ultra uncounter and removes all strength and magic buffs from the enemy. Oh my days. Okay, I like that. You know, I think she may replace Galmus for a lot of people because she sinks. I'm reviewing units. We'll do that another time. Skill 3, single target high water magic attack with ultra on guard rate and temporary magic boost. Cool. Now hold on, I need to look at the artwork for this. not as much fan service as I would usually expect, but still. Right, we're moving on to the next. Okay, we're here, and as you can see, cute unit for 4-star delightful mage Elfie. Special attack AoE ultra fire magic attack with ultra unguard, temporary strength boost, and removes all debuffs on allies excluding assist skills. That was a mouthful. Skill 1, allies avoid KO when HP is greater than 10%, removed when HP is less than 10%, and allies strength magic and fire damage plus 25% for 4 turns. Okay, so we're getting a mix of fire and water units here. Skill 2, AoE super fire magic attack with high penetration, temporary magic boost, and drains enemy MP by 20%. Yeah, that's a bit of a game changer. I'm not going to get into it with detail now, but that's a serious skill. Skill 3, single target high fire magic attack with ultra on guard, temporary magic boost, and 15% MP drain counter damage plus 50%. So she drains MP on 2 skills, 1 single target and 1 AoE, but the AoE drains more than the single target. Okie dokie then. I think I might need to summon for this one. On to the next unit, and we have the first assist of the day. It is the 4-star adventures set Hestia. Allies critical penetration and counter rate plus 10%, and self 10% MP regen. Okay, this helps if you're, I know I'm not doing reviews, but straight off the bat, if you are a new player and you don't have that many MLB units, this can be pretty helpful for you. The stats that she's giving plus the MP regen is extremely helpful. Say you only pulled like 2 Haruhimes on the current banner, this will be extremely helpful for the rest of your team, because Haruhime has, I mean, I know Haruhime has MP regen, but it's just an example. I like it. It's okay. It's a bit meh, but you know, if you're newer, then this probably will be helpful. I am going to move on to the next unit. And we're over here, we are with Hephaestus, 4-star gallant formal. Allies magic plus 20%, fire and water attack plus 15%. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. I mean, it's just magic, it's not magic and strength, but it is fire and water, so you can get away with mixing a combo of elements there. I don't mind it, you know, as usual, very masculine. Okay, so moving on to the next. Okay, here we have the free-to-play 4-star belt, ready for, I assume that's ready for action or ready to act. Special attack, single target, ultra fire magic attack with high on guard with temporary magic boost, and for 4 turns, strength, damage, defense. Okay, so I assume it's reduces fire physical resistance, or yeah, I assume it reduces physical resistance by 20% for 4 turns, but I won't really be using his special attack if I put him on a team anyway. He's probably just going to be a support type. Skill 1, single target mid-fire magic attack, and for 4 turns, allies physical and magic resist plus 20%. Skill 2, single target low fire magic attack, and for 4 turns, self magic and fire attack plus 40%. Okay, not too shabby, but not too great. Skill 3, single target high fire magic attack, and for 4 turns, physical resist, magic resist, and fire resist down 20% on enemies. Okay, so as I said beforehand, if I put him on a team, he's going to be there specifically just to throw buffs and debuffs. Nothing spectacular, but I do like using free-to-play units anyway. It does add a little bit of more fun to the game when you can MLB a unit pretty easily. And all right, on to the next bit of news. Okay, here we have, now I know it's not been translated, but here is the introduction of the 7th element. I can't go into much detail because there hasn't been much detail on it, but there is a new element coming soon, and we're just going to whiz straight on to the next piece of news. Okay, right here we have a post about weapon ascension. Now this is just announcing that they're bringing new materials to ascend weapons. I assume it will be something similar to hero ascending your adventurers, but only with weapons. Hopefully they don't require you to wail out on the game. I think it would be a big mistake if they put these behind a paywall. It could potentially be damaging to the game's lifespan, but you know, hey, it's a new mechanic, it's interesting. On to the next bit of news. Okay, so we have heroic trials for wedding which is cool because I know I have a couple anyway myself. You guys probably have pulled one or two from your tickets, which reminds me guys, if you get tickets, please hold on to them. They are updating the general ticket pool in March, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so heroic trials for wedding units. Quickly breezing through to the next piece. Okay guys, we can rush through these because they're actually posted together and I don't have to hunt them down, but these are the banners. You have the Alethea and Elfie and Hestia on one, and then you have Eyes, Hephaestus and Alicia on another. I don't even know if I'm going to have Iris to summon or whether I'm going to skip. Maybe I'll try for Elfie if nothing else, but I'll do a video on that another time. Whale bundles, of course, and Otal is back for Record Buster. I'll probably post a video on this too if you're new and you haven't come up against this guy anyway, but yeah, just a heads up. Then we have a login bonus. Yes, lots of tickets, lots and lots of tickets. I do like to see this. Like I said before guys, try and hold on to your tickets as they are updating the general pool for tickets well, in March. If I can skip that. Yep, new whale bundles. Familiar Wargame again is coming back. So don't forget to update your teams and be active. I personally had to remove some members from my familiar for not participating. I can understand if you don't have a great team, fine, but still just participate. You know, it's not a familiar event if you don't actually participate, is it? Keep going. Wargame training. Okay, I know there are English posts around here somewhere, so we're gonna go over here. Okay, yes, there is a support campaign. So main story, stamina is halved. Rates are doubled for great successes when enhancing your level. Exalia stamina quests. Exalia quests have their stamina halved. Fauna quests all unlocked and drop rates have been doubled. Fauna quests drop rate doubled. They put that twice. Yes, they put that twice, and I read it twice like an idiot. And next, I know there is here it is. Okay, so finally an English post I can just read. Okay, so starting from the 27th, the long tail of the Under Resort Crossing starts. The gacha comes out. United Clash Under Resort mini bundle. Okay, that's the whale bundle. Heroic trials for the wedding units. Record Buster starts on again. Support campaign, so basically everything I just covered there starts on the 27th. The login bonus doesn't start until the 28th, and Familiar War and Ultimate War Game starts on the 4th. All times are JST appropriate. They did say, however, on the Facebook page that the update may be delayed on the EU server, depending on approval, because I don't think it's just iOS, I think it may be iOS and Android. We have different approval laws over here for in-game content. So you never know. I think that was the last of it. That indeed was the last of it. I'm sorry if it was a little bit messy this week, guys. I'm hoping I relayed the information appropriately for you. I hope this helped. I hope that you found this informative. Remember, all of the accredited links will be in the description. And yeah guys, don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't, make sure to follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description. If you want to join my community, the link to my Discord will be in the description. And as always guys, catch you later.